What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Lockdown 23 and 1. That's right. Nothing like a good old Denny's coffee. So today, this is a very early video. Okay, it's about 5. Oh, I have my computer on. It's a little after 5 in the morning, and the reason why I'm making this video so early today is because around 9 a.m. I will be having my 4th daughter. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of you already know, but today is the day, okay? This is when the C-section is planned. I will have my daughter later on this morning, but I had to make a video for y'all. No, this is called dedication, okay? Consistency is key. I could have said screw it, woke up around the time we got to go to the hospital, and I made a video today and just, dedicated my whole day to my family. Fortunately for y'all, though, you are my family as well. Okay, you are my YouTube family. So that's why I'm here this morning, putting in work and dedicating my time to y'all. But anyways, wish me luck later on this morning. Hopefully everything turns out right. I pray to the Lord above. We got a perfect and beautiful, healthy baby number 4. Now let's go ahead and get into some of these interesting stories I want to bring your way. Some of them are just, it's messed up, man. You look at it from an overhead view, and it just don't seem right. Some shit is just messed up when it comes to the justice system. People getting sentenced to one charge in one state, getting a certain amount of time, like 15 days, same charge, or less of a charge in another state and get years in prison. Something ain't right there. It shouldn't work like that. All right, so for the first story, I know a lot of you have probably heard it already, about Felicity Huffman, the actress. She got 14 days in jail for trying to inflate her child or students' SATs in college. Okay, got 14 days in jail for trying to pretty much cheat the college system. Okay, get them better grades, whatever the case is. 14 days. Okay, that seems reasonable, maybe, if you want to look at it in that point of view where someone could get some time for cheating the education system. In my eyes, I'm like, man, don't just give them a huge fine. Okay, it's an actress, very popular actress. Just fine the hell out of them, But they didn't. She got 14 days, and they're all like, what is she going to do with her 14-day stint? 14 days? I mean, you don't even really sit there and think about what you're going to do for 14 days. You sit there and think about what the hell you're going to do after the measly 14 days. I could sit on a damn toilet for 14 days. But anyway, she got 14 days. Okay, now let me move on to this story, and this is what makes me sick. This is another story, which in my eyes is less of an offense than what the last lady did in the college scheme. The college scheme, in my eyes, is much worse than this story, all right? And this was just happened, this article was posted September 15, 2019. Homeless mom sentenced to 5 years in prison. Felicity Huffman's 14-day sentence has spotlighted school-related cases of parents who received longer jail time in comparison to the actress's role in the college admission scandal. A homeless woman right here from Bridgeport, Connecticut, was sentenced to 5 years in prison for enrolling her son in a school district that wasn't hers. Everybody wants their kid to go to a better school, and a lot of people in the United States lie on the kids' paperwork, say live with Uncle Bobby over there on Super High Heights Street, okay, just to go to the Super High Heights school. A lot of people do that. Okay, it's not uncommon. But this lady, she did it and got 5 years in prison for trying to get her 5-year-old son a better schooling, And she was homeless, so technically she didn't live anywhere. She was living in her car when all this happened, with her son. In 2011, Tanya McDowell wanted a better education for her then 5-year-old son, Andrew, and enrolled him in elementary school in a neighboring town of Norwalk, using her son's babysitter's address for registration papers. At the time, she and her son were living out of a van and in homeless shelters and spending nights at an apartment in Bridgeport. The mother was arrested and charged with first-degree larceny and served 5 years behind bars for the stolen education. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. 5 years, okay, took her away from her 5-year-old son because of an education. 5 years old. This ain't even college. They're not even stealing money for real. How is it larceny? How is this a larceny charge? I just don't get it, man. Stories like this make me sick because one person gets some measly shit and the next person gets oiled the hell up. You know, the small person. The small person gets their damn boots smoked. Shit ain't right, man. We as Americans, we see it. We see this stuff happen all the time, but do we do anything about it? Is there really anything we can do about it? I'm doing my part. You know, I'm speaking on it to thousands of people, exposing this shit, man. Maybe there's someone out there that can take a step a little further and really make some change in this justice system, man, because people's lives are getting ruined, man. I mean, of course, a lot of people are going to prison and jail that really need it. Yeah, okay, I'm not trying to say it's just completely 100% screwed up, but there is a lot of things that need to be fixed, you know, and ever since I started doing this prison channel, man, it's brought a whole new awareness to my eyes. Next is a crazy story as well, and I feel as though this little punk should have gotten a little more time. Honestly, man. Call of Duty gamer Casey solicited a fatal swatting call. He was sentenced to 15 months in prison. A 19-year-old gamer who planned a hoax that resulted in Kansas man's death was sentenced to 15 months in prison last week. The practice of making false 911 calls to force police to respond with a SWAT team, okay? So gamers are in there playing their video game, you know, focused in on Blackout, Call of Duty, all of a sudden their door gets kicked in by the SWAT team because one of their freaking troll enemies on Call of Duty called 911, said, hey, this guy's holding people hostage. They kick in the door with the SWAT team, you know, and the guy make one wrong move, they're gonna shoot, you know, because they're already on guard, but really he's just got a controller in his hand, you know, and you know, this thing can, you know, the cops come in the house, you're playing video game, like, you know, you hear the gunshots, you're cussing and spitting and all kinds of stuff, you whip around when the cops come in, you're like, what? You know, you come around with this thing, you're done for, okay, that's swatting. That's swatting for y'all, okay? This little punk got someone's life taken. It is what it is, man, but that's a crazy story, and anybody out there that's a gamer and starts getting a large audience, look, you gotta get, there's different ways to get your IP address, you know, hidden and stuff like that, and it's not hard to do, okay? They have it for thousands of people use this, you know, thing to mask your IP address or give out a different IP address. It's what they use because people that have a large fan base on Twitch, YouTube, gaming, anything like this, look, individuals are smart, okay? There's hackers out there. They can find your IP address, find where you live. Simple, very simple too. So gamers out there, if you get a large audience, start thinking about your IP address. Get one of them custom, you know, custom janks, hide it, whatever you want to do. You might not think something like that will happen to you, but if you got enemies and stuff like that in the whole gaming world, look, you might got to think about that shit, okay? Because this SWAT thing's real. It's not hard to do. People do it all the time. Last but not least, Mike the Situation got out of federal penitentiary the other day. That's right, he got out of federal penitentiary the other day. Who really cares? I don't give a shit for real. I don't give a shit for real. I don't care anything about the guy. Never even liked him on Jersey Shore. I was more of a Pauly D kind of guy. But anyways, he got out of prison. I know he does have a lot of fans out there, so I want to talk about something really quick. He got out of prison for tax problems, okay? He got into some shit with some taxes, I believe. Sources close to Mike from the show Jersey Shore tell us that his clothing line store has just went up dramatically since his release from prison. It wasn't doing too great before he went to prison, but when everyone found out he was going to the pen, his money went up. His clothing line just became a little more popular. And now since he's been released, his clothing line is booming higher than it's ever been. Why is that? Why does it take someone going to the damn penitentiary to make some damn money? There's a guy out there in the YouTube realm, man, I'm not even gonna put his name out there. You know, I ain't gonna lie, it was an entertaining video I watched the other day about me, okay, about me. But he's also made videos about Wes Watson, me. I don't know if he's made any other prison channel videos, but, you know, he's talking shit about us. I'm not gonna even lie to you, okay? You were talking shit about me the whole video, but I was completely and 100% entertained. Watched it from the very first second all the way until the end. But anyways, this guy talks shit. He's like, man, why does anybody care about prison? Why does anybody care about prison? I don't know. I don't know why some people like it. A lot of people just listen to this type of content, I said it before, because they have loved ones that are locked up in prison, or they don't know anything about prison. They find it fascinating, okay? There's certain people out there for certain things. Some people love to sit there and watch crime stuff on TV all day long on Netflix. Some people like to go on YouTube and hear people's real life stories of going to the penitentiary. There is a market pertaining to prison, crime, and anything bad under the sun. Trust and believe there's a market, okay? Even back in the day, Bonnie and Clyde days, you know how many people were making money off these cats? Bonnie and Clyde were ruthless killers, but every time they went to the town, man, people were flocking to them left and right. And that's just Bonnie and Clyde. Just put every criminal that's been on TV in a basket and look at it like that, okay? There's a huge market for crime and punishment. Not only going through it physically with commissary and phone calls and stuff, but over here observing it from the streets, okay? People are making movies, writing books. They love the stuff. So don't sit there behind your camera and say, why do people not like it? It doesn't matter why they like it. All that matters is that I've done 8 years behind bars and I'm here to tell my story, and some people like it. But prison is a big business. Mike's situation went to prison and his business boomed. And it happens like that for a lot of people. I'm sure O.J. Simpson's seen a large increase in stuff when he was released from prison. So just remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Prison, jail, lockup, all this stuff is a huge industry, okay? Not only is it a huge industry, but it's something that needs to be worked on. Okay, so talking about it and bringing shit to the light is what we need. People are getting locked up by the thousands every single day in America. They have to know how to survive in prison and jail. So just remember that when you're watching my videos, ladies and gentlemen. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Please do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button. If you did, go check out all the links in the description of the video. Add me up on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. I game 2 times a day on Twitch. Go check out my Teespring page for all your Lockdown 23-in-1 merchandise. I got lower prices and new designs. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I salute to every last one of you who've been supporting me since the beginning, and everyone who's just now joining the Lockdown compound. Y'all be easy, be safe, and stay free.